Today on the Freezes.
Basically, you got a full time all the time. This is where we are. This is where we're staying.
After leaving the snow park in Joseph, Oregon, we're headed northeast through Washington to Kooskia, Idaho, then Missoula, Montana. Then we're going to turn south to Stevensville, Montana, and finally right on the Salmon River in North Fork, Idaho. So today's agenda is pretty simple.
As you can see,
Real RV travel living. So come along with us as we try to figure it out.
Bear trap. A real fawn leg in it.
That's pretty disgusting.
Montana, baby.
So let's jump right into today's episode, and don't forget to subscribe.
Hey guys, we decided to pull over again because we found another gorgeous area.
Highway 12.
Highway 12, there's Johnny in the 4Runner. We got Sergi out. There's a sneak peek. Let's show it to you full on though. Still waiting on a bear or a moose, but look at this rapid.
Basically, you got a full time and then you got to do it all the time.
That's his happy dance. We are on the bridge to cross the Snake River.
Welcome to Idaho.
We made it, Sergi. We're in Idaho. We made it to the Harvest Host, and this is a steep one, but we'll get it up here, hopefully. There it goes. Yep. Yep, all the way right, and we're backing in over here. Ooh, that's a steep one. So I just got out of the shower, and I was looking for Brian to see where he was at. I heard a knock at the door, but didn't really know what was going on. And I came out here, and I peeped through the window, and he's outside with their host that just got home with their dog. It's just so fun meeting these people out here, and he had no reason to come out here and say hi to us or anything at all. We've already talked to his wife and everything's good to go, and he still wanted to come and meet us. So we like to meet the people, we appreciate their yard, and we just love this life so much. This thank you note, so we left it on their RV. We are taking off from Nicholas's. The departure was much more graceful than the entrance, that's for sure. But we had a great stay. They allowed up to 5 days, and we really wanted to do that, but for when we booked it, they only had 1 day, and then so we kind of made other arrangements, and he let us know that the people that were coming here ended up canceling, so we could stay, and we would have loved to, but you know, duty calls other places. But anyways, we'll definitely be back here. They were great hosts. Wow, $3.69 for gas. This is the cheapest. How much gas did you have left before we got here?
First time we've ever been on the road and had the gas light come on, so I was like friggin' nervous, and then this thing just popped out of nowhere, so
thank goodness. We thought we had 20 miles left to go.
Yep, but we're good. I'm gonna fill up and we're gonna get to our spot.
Cheapest gas we've had since January.
$3.69, that's good.
Woo woo. That gas station was so cool. It's a casino, a bar, a restaurant, a little bit of everything.
Okay, just so
but check this out.
This is a 21-gallon tank on this thing. That's how much it took. 1.2 gallons away from disaster.
Woo!
So, receipt's gone.
We have made it to our Harvest Hoster. And Brian just got stopped by, I think, the owner. So excited to get set up here. Just hanging out in the camper. And look who came to see us. He's trying to figure out how to get back at this fence, I think. Good Good morning, Mr. Goat. Good morning. What are you so happy about? Good morning. We are walking to meet the owner of the harvest host here. We're at the Sojo Ranch, but they sell hamburger and steaks and sometimes granola, but right now they're offering T-bone and hamburgers. So we are gonna go and meet the owner and see what we can get. Maybe have dinner. Full-on farm operation.
We love places like this.
Yeah, I think so. Got some T-bone. So we got a couple pieces of beef, some T-bone,
See, the dogs like the beef too.
and we're getting some jerky.
We've been getting some pretty lame beef at the markets lately, so super excited about this when we found out they had meat available and jumping on that.
All right, guys, we just spent $75 and got some meat. We got 2 packages of teriyaki beef jerky, because we have 2 different cars, you know, so we each have our own package for the car ride. And then we got 2 packages of ground beef, packaged by them. And then we also got 2 T-bones. Look at those suckers. We love this fresh meat. Last time we had it was Brian's dad gave us half of a cow. And we had that for how long, babe? About a year?
Yeah.
About a year it lasted us, and it was the best. Our steaks were so good, our roasts were amazing. Everything was just awesome. So we cannot wait to have this fresh grass-fed beef. We are about to pull into our next Boondockers welcome. It's called Bears on the Fence. We are back here in this little tiny remote area, so maybe we'll see something fun out here. You never know. But we are here for 2 days. Hopefully we'll be able to find some BLM land maybe. If not, maybe a campground we can get into and get ready for the work week. And they have little bears on their fence. How cute. Like dogs.
You need to try to come back as far as possible to get off of this driveway. Okay.
Okay, stop there if we gotta go on the Andersons. Time to get level. Okay, you're probably good there. And we're good. Serge, you ready for the work day?
Another thing that you got to deal with while you're on the road, well, everybody has to deal with, right? We have tire issue, and we have an appointment set with the local Lee Schwab. It's a tire company here in Montana. I ordered 2 trailer tires today. We have to replace the spare, which we've already replaced the rear tire on the driver's side. Now we're replacing the rear tire on the passenger side. With these double axle tires, you're always dealing with the turn, and that rear tire is always doing the skid. It's tough to watch as a driver. Those of you that know, I'm sure, feel my pain. What we're gonna do today is get my spare off, and we're gonna take this guy off here. I'm getting a lot of tread wear on the inner part of my tire. So let's get started because our appointment is in 25 minutes and we don't want to be late. Let's go. you can see, we had major problems here. Major problems in general with these rear tires so far this year. If you're gonna go buy a new trailer, it's one thing I'm definitely gonna make sure that I look for is wear on the tires. Look at the tread. You're not gonna be able to see an axle bend visually all the time, but the tire tread can tell you the secrets. Mine may have an axle bend. All right, I'm definitely not maxing out my rig's weight. Well, I went to cat scales. I have proper weight on every one of my axles. Next time, look for the tread. If you see tread wearing a certain way, like this, inner tread on an axle on both sides is indication of a bent axle. And you can use that as a negotiation tool or for you to exit that transaction altogether. So beware. All right, now we're gonna get the spare off. Okay, now we're ready to go to Lee Schwab. All right, we got our new tires. Never heard of them before. They're called Matrix, not the Goodyear Endurance. I think they're gonna be just fine. I'm glad to get this errand done today, and so that we can be freed up of another chore to see this wildlife we are so excited to see. Tomorrow we have a new site booked that we've been having a little hard time finding some BLM right here in this localized area. The first one was the campground was full. The second one, the tree canopy was too intense for our Starlink. So we started looking elsewhere.
We just saw a sign that they had bear sightings here on the 20th and the 22nd. And this is how the guy has his grill hung up.
Would you camp here if you saw this next to your site? Bear trap with a real fawn leg in it. I have never seen that before. We're about 4.5 hours away from Yellowstone. That's eventually where we want to spend most of our summer. So we are going to move a couple hours tomorrow to a harvest host / RV park / hotel and lounge. It's Tuesday through Saturday. We got that booked. So we're going to head out of here in the morning. I'm going to go ahead and slap that tire cover on. We're going to call this project complete.
We are almost to our new spot. It's a harvest host, also a campground as well. So
In
you
half
can
a
stay
mile,
there for
your
free
destination will be
if
on the
you'd
right.
like, or you can do the full hookups and you can pay the price. We also get 20% off through Harvest Host. So that's where we're going to be staying. Check-in is not until 4 o'clock though, which is like insane for a campground. We are way early. It's 10:02 here, but I have to work at 11:30, so we are hoping that they will take us early. If not, see where we can park until like the lunch break. We just went and scouted out a hiking trail area, pretty good. So we are gonna go get John, take it back to the hiking trail, wait for lunch, and then probably have to move again. And there is zero service around here, so until we can get our Starlink hooked up to be able to make a call out, we won't be able to speak with anybody.
4 o'clock check-ins. More to come.
This is where we're gonna be parking until a lunch break or something, and the campground allows us to check in, and we will just take off from here when we're allowed to check in. We'll take that.
This doesn't happen very often, but when it does, it's great to have a camper with its own power supply and Starlink. Now that it's past 4 p.m., we can head to the RV park. However, had I known in advance the 4 p.m. check-in, I would have never have booked this place. There is not a single reason an RV spot needs a 5-hour gap to turn it. Other than sheer greed and being all about the money, there isn't one. So, unfortunately, here we are, and we will make the best of it.
This is where we are. This is where we're staying.
National Forest 30.
Forest Road 30 has everything but the bears, guys. You have the Salmon River, this great topography. Look at that sunset. The wildlife here was nothing but stunning. We had bighorn sheep, elk, crane, deer. It was amazing. Every night we spent here gave us something new, and it was a very special time for us. Highly recommend this road and any camping you can find out here.
Oh wow, look at those. We love petroglyphs. Another awesome thing right on the Salmon River to come visit. Very awesome.
We have discovered some awesome free camping out here. We are out here in Idaho by the Salmon River, just driving around. Check out this free area. So the free camping here we found is just incredible. This is just one of the 4 spots that we've found. But not only is it an incredible view with a wide open space, you have the Salmon River back there.
This is all going into the book for next year.
Oh, there's another deer down there.
Free camping, as I mentioned, is just a couple minutes down the road. We're about to leave all this to go wing it in Yellowstone. Hi, we were gonna camp over down yonder way, but do you recommend it or not?
But this little winging it to Yellowstone could be the craziest thing that we've ever tried to do.
Another gorgeous night on the Salmon River on Forest Road 30. Everything has been awesome except the mosquitoes are hot and heavy. They are relentless. We were hoping to see some bear, not yet. Our quest for bear continues. Honey, Salmon River.
Awesome, we will be back. So we used the 360 on the road tonight, and look at these bugs. Not quite sure how the footage turned out. That's pretty disgusting.
Next time on The Freezes.